Aloha! How are you all doing today? All right, today we're doing a lesson called Combining Like Terms. All right, so you should have your composition book open, and you may have written this in the back of it in the table of contents before we started this video. But if not, go ahead and I will pause it for you when we're in class. And you will also be writing this title on the page in your composition book, okay? So the lesson is combining like terms. So let's talk about the definition of that and what that is. That is grouping together. As I said, this should be in your composition book, these definitions, all right? Grouping together the same size and same shape blocks. And that's combining like terms, all right? So go ahead and write that in there. And then I told you to take out page 12 from your folder, right? So I'm going to come around this way, and we're going to look at page 12. And we're going to work with this today, all right? So the first thing I'm going to do is let's look at what it says here. It says the value of these blocks is written x plus x plus x, or 3x when you combine them together. So I'm just going to show you that, right? Here we have those 3 blocks here, and we know they're all the same, so we're going to combine those together, and we'll have 3x, right? Okay, for this, and you don't need to take these out right now because this is just on your paper and I'm showing those to you. But let's say here we have a y, and we have an x, and we have another y, right? And the value of these is written y plus x plus y, or when we put them together, these two match, so we'll have x plus 2y. And that's how you would write that. So you don't need to write this down right now. We're just going over this, okay? So we'll read the next section. When writing an algebraic quantity, grouping the blocks that have the same size and shape is called combining like terms. That's just what we wrote down before. So now I'm going to put these blocks back, and you and myself are going to do these together, all right? Number 1, we're going to put out the blocks to match each collection. We're going to combine like terms and then write the quantity the short way. All right, so let's see. Those look like those y's, don't they? So let's go ahead and put y. Why do we have so many y's, huh? All right, so we're going to combine them because they're all the same. So we can combine them like this. And then we're going to write what that quantity is, right? So that's 4y, right? And then we always clear our table, clear that off, and start over again on number 2. So here we have some little units, right? So we'll take a couple of those units out. We have 1, 2, 3. What's this one? Well, it's not a y, it looks like an x, right? So take the x out, and then another unit, right? So again, we're going to combine the like terms together and put those 4 units together any way you want. And then we have an x. We can put it this way, or we could put the x first. And usually in algebra, they like to write your variables first and then your constants, right? So this would be x plus 4, just plain 4, because that is the unit there, all right? Okay, clear that off. We'll go to number 3. Here we have, it looks like another x. We have a y, and then another x, right? Okay, looks kind of like a little smiley face that's not smiley. All right, so let's put those together. Our x's match and our y goes together. Okay, so everybody put that on their table. And so we're going to write that as 2x plus y. Right. Now we have a few more pieces. That was just to warm you up a little, all right? Now we're going to identify these. So we have x and an x, and then we have a y here, right? And then we have a little unit over here. We have another piece down here, looks like a y. And then we have another x, and then we have, unit, and then we have an x. Okay, does that look pretty much like the picture? You can always go back, check, make sure you have all the pieces. There's not as many in these first couple, then we get a little bit more as we move on. All right, so let's go ahead and combine our x's. Let's combine our y's and our constants. So in algebra, remember when we talked about these variables and I said that x is written before y just because it's in alphabetical order. So that's how we put these like terms. So we have 3x plus 2y plus 2 units, which is just the constant 2. Okay? Great. Put these away. And our number 5, let's put those out. Oh, sounds like someone's at the doorbell ringing downstairs. All right, so here, always make sure we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, looks okay. All right, I'll combine these x's first. And then I'll combine my y's. So what do I have? I have 4 x's plus 3 y's. Let's write this down here. All right. Well, number 6, we have a little bit more, right? Some extra pieces here. So again, we're going to clear this off first because we always want to make sure we have a clean table and not add other pieces in that we weren't supposed to, right? So here I'm going to get that top row here, and then I'll move down here, make sure I have this, and a couple of units here, and then I have 2 more units over here, and then I think I need 2 x's, and then I have another unit on the end over here, don't I? Okay, let's make sure I have enough all these pieces though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pieces I should have. So you count yours as well. I'm 13. Did I miss a count here? Maybe I counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Where am I missing a piece? Oh, I am. I'm missing a y over here. See, that's always good to check, especially when you have a big group of them. All right, so now I have them. So again, I'm going to go in alphabetical order and put my x's together. Then I'm going to put my y's together. And then I'm going to put all of these little units. Okay, all right, count them up and let's record our answer. 1, 2, 3, 4x plus 1, 2, 3, 4y plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you get 6 units there? All right, good. Okay, that's our first paper of like terms. What I want to do, I have another sheet. Remember we said we might do